一齊去講每個地方啊，即係譬如佢喺美國嘅一啲隔離嘅措施，我哋又講下我哋喺香港係啦。
Wow,
好，
that was so fast. I have no idea what you just said, but I like it. Jeez.
yes.
Well, I'm glad this one worked. Thanks. Sorry, y'all. I do not understand why
Right.
Instagram not want people
No worries.
Instagram lives, but let's roll with it. So, episode
So
6.
actually your followers can see, right?
I don't know. I think so. Let's hope so.
Okay.
That's what my big question was. I really have no idea. So fingers
Okay.
crossed again. And if not, well, then they'll see it when I post it. So guys,
Yeah.
Get the facts of Folan, day 6 of quarantine. It's been a long ride. I do not envy anyone that serves time in prison because now I know how it feels. It sucks.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry.
Episode, we're coming to you live from Hong Kong. Got my good friend Vanessa and her sister. They will be filling us in on everything kind of that's been going on in Hong Kong. I mean, if you guys have been following up global news, there's been quite a bit that's been going on in Hong Kong the last almost year. And so real quick, how about y'all introduce yourselves, and then Vanessa, I will happily tell the story about how we met because it's a good one.
Yes. So you do the introduction?
Go ahead. Y'all introduce yourself. I'll just tell the story on how we met.
Okay, sure. My name's Vanessa, and then this is my younger sisters called Marisa, and then I have to tell a very beautiful story that I met friends last year when we were having my last continent trip in Antarctica, and then I'm the only one who's like Hong Kong, yeah, who's coming from Hong Kong, and I met a bunch of good friends on the cruise, and then we have a beautiful 11 days on the cruise.
It was amazing, guys. Antarctica, unbelievable. I mean, the last time I saw her, we were stepping off the boat and from Antarctica 2 days back through some of the most insane waters you ever see in the world. Vanessa, what'd you think of Antarctica? Would you recommend people going there?
Of course. I think like Antarctica is really good place, and then it's really an unforgettable trip throughout my like touring experience, and then also like one of the most unforgettable one
for your career.
Yeah, in my career year. Yeah. Like I've been traveling since when I was 20, and then it's been 8 years, and then I tackled to make it to the 7th continent, and it's really dang. It's so good. It's really awesome. And then I see the beautiful iceberg, I see the beautiful people, and I see beautiful creatures on that continent.
Absolutely. So many penguins, so many whales. I don't think we could have gone a better. We really, really lucked out. If you haven't added Antarctica to your bucket list, guys, do it because there's nothing like it. Okay, so, y'all, what's going on in Hong Kong? What's it like in your part of the world? I mean, it's been crazy there was political riots that the world saw a few months ago. Now we've got the coronavirus. How's it going in Hong Kong?
Yeah, so let me do some recap in Hong Kong. As I've read from the news that today we got a confirmed cases of 410 and probably one more tomorrow. And then actually I think the situation in Hong Kong is not that bad, but I think it's not because of the government's effort, because we still didn't have lockdown in Hong Kong. Like international flights cut off, but like mainlanders or Chinese can come to Hong Kong by land route. So actually I think I didn't know if any one of you heard of the SARS in 2003 and the swine flu outbreak in 2009. We actually, Hong Kong citizens has learned a really great lesson from these 2 outbreaks of the viruses. Yeah, so actually the confirmed cases, and I've observed most of them got travel history. And then like local Hong Kong citizens have a raising awareness of wearing masks when we are in public occasions, and then we have to do hand sanitizer gel, and then every lobbies in the residential building got the sanitizer gel, and then we got one in home as well. So actually we got also wet tissues,
wipes, so that's
and like
washing our hands when we come home and stuff, that has been like a routine now. And we like Hong Kong learned a lesson from SARS and took a lot of like precaution wise, we're like really good at that. And I think that's why not a lot of like community outbreak is like happening.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of them just have traveling history.
Okay. So Hong Kong is not shut down, correct? You guys are not on quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But the foreigners are prohibited to come. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could leave the country, go to mainland China, and then come back.
Yes.
Yes.
So citizens can travel. It's just travelers can they transit through, or is it totally shut down like Singapore, where there's not even?
It's not totally shut down. We can go Macau. We can go mainland. I'm not sure about Macau, but actually we can go to mainland for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So in the news today, I'm going to put you guys on the hot spot. It sounds like wave 3 is coming to hit Hong Kong. Do you think that's the case, or is that media causing a big stir with the global news, just riding this COVID wave?
I don't think this is exaggerated because I can foresee that will be happened in our society. Actually, in my opinion, I think that the Hong Kong Star government is not really responding too well on this crisis.
Yeah.
And then I think they are rather laid back in making like immediate measures to stop the virus spreading out. And then, yeah, always laid back and always being complained. And then they started to realize, oh, I have to make issues. I have to make measures. So actually there's public frustrations and panic. I think in a couple of months, we go to supermarket to buy toilet rolls and then water bottles and then cup noodles.
Yeah, like everything.
Yeah.
Sanitary products.
Yeah. Yes, it's really crazy. And then people like queuing up overnight for masks. Yeah.
Interesting. So did Hong Kong ever have a shutdown? Were you guys ever quarantined?
No.
We have it, but like when Hong Kong people or foreigners come to Hong Kong, they are now they are now like forced to have a 14 days quarantine.
That's it. Okay.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. But actually, I think the diseases or the viruses goes far beyond what we expected because the symptoms can be happen after 14 days of quarantine, like for 21 days or for a month. Yeah. So actually, and I mean Hong Kong is a really populated city. It's a great, yeah, it's very dense, and then I still have some worries about the third outbreak of the virus in Hong Kong.
One other quick question, because we are going to jump into this later, but the protests that we've been seeing, are the protests still going on, or has the virus kind of postponed the protesting for now?
I think the last protest we had will be 21st of March, which like a few days ago.
Yeah, really.
Yes. Actually, things still ongoing.
It is ongoing.
Yeah, things still ongoing, but of course the scale is
it's like nothing compared to like 2-3 months ago.
Yes, because the protest starts last year on 9th of June, which is my birthday. Yes, so it's a really complicated, memorable day. And then we have participated for the million protests and then the 2 million protests as well. And then, like what I said, I think the protests will still ongoing. We still make efforts on like online propaganda, international propaganda. We want to tell everybody in the world that Hong Kong
is like in this situation right now, and it needs to someone needs to take care of it.
Yes.
And I think that the process is still gonna go on after the corona. Like
we will never forgive and forget.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. I mean, the protest, it was interesting. I mean, your airport, I don't think it ever truly shut down, but at some point, like the airport was quite the protest spot. I mean, there were videos that went viral around the world of people getting arrested there, or even tear gas getting shot. So, yeah, I don't think, I mean, sure, maybe the virus is a little bump in the road, but I feel like the protests will be picking back up as soon as.
Yeah. So I think I don't know, like post 80s, post 90s, or millennials. They're like us. We will still go for protests, and then we want to tell the world that we need help. Yeah, we need international concern. And then I think one of the most memorable or one of the most precious things of Hong Kong people is the persistence. We are persist to let everybody know what's happening in our hometown.
And we're still like fighting for that.
I tell you what, your voices are being heard. I mean, it truly, like, the protesting is working because a lot of people are hearing about it, you know? So with that, let's segue into, let's talk travel in Hong Kong, because it is a very good spot in Asia, an awesome place to have a few-day layover, in my opinion. So in y'all's opinion, what 3 things do people need to see when they come to Hong Kong?
I'll let you say the first thing.
The first thing would be like the street food that we have here, the snacks and the street food. Like the
fish balls,
siu mai,
dim sums,
and then smelly tofu,
yes,
and like the bubble waffles and that.
Yeah, bubble waffles, the bubble waffles, yes, and then egg tarts, egg rolls,
pineapple buns,
pineapple buns, milk tea,
Hong Kong style milk tea.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, it is a good place. I couldn't.
But Hong Kong is like food paradise. Like
you can get any sort.
Yeah, even when I go like travel last year for 3 months to South America and Antarctica, I'll never thinking myself would be so missed Hong Kong food. Yes. Yes. I really want like Hong Kong style lemon tea, Hong Kong style milk tea, and then street food. Yes.
You need to show up.
And you can have everything in Hong Kong, like international cuisines are found here in Hong Kong with not too expensive.
You can eat like internationally, like in Hong Kong. Like
there's a big expat community, right? I mean, there's quite a few expats that live in Hong Kong as well. It's a nice blend of cultures, which really gives you opportunity. You know, quite a few choices when it comes to restaurants.
Yes. And then the second thing I will call you can't miss in Hong Kong is the night view in Victoria Harbour.
Yes. Oh, so good. Absolutely agree.
Yes. I mean, I have just thought of this question as a locals dimension or foreigners dimension. I think both groups of people won't miss the night view in Victoria Harbour because it's a really nice view. I mean, I worked as a tour guide and I've been to many places. And then I think nothing can beat Hong Kong's Victoria Harbour's view.
Have you? And there's always a big celebration for New Year's as well. That's one of the spots.
Fireworks.
Fireworks show. And like when I was there, one of my nights I was in Hong Kong, did the sunset, and as the sun sets, all the buildings light up, and it's one of the best views of this.
Yeah, all the skyscrapers starts like lighting up.
The skyline is so massive; it just goes on forever. So
yeah.
All right, and number 3, what's the third thing?
Number 3, we have made a really serious discussion on this, and then we think the third thing we can't miss in Hong Kong is the protest.
Perfect. You can't miss them. Well, I tell you what, you can't miss them. I love it. Like, you can't get in the country now, but when foreigners are able to come back in, absolutely. That's interesting. Why should someone go to these protests? What are they going to see? What are they going to experience? You know, why is that a must-see thing in Hong Kong?
You can see like the Hong Kong spirit and like the spirit, like the Hong Kong spirit, and people just like uniting together just to like fight for what they want.
It's all about the cohesion.
Yeah.
It's all about the cohesion among Hong Kong people. Like, because, you know, in Hong Kong, we are very busy at work. We almost work the day in, day out. Yeah. And then we got the highest working hours over the world. And then we always think work is the most important thing in our life. But we can like put that aside for now, and we're like fighting for like the future, that like the people that are like above the generation above like our parents and like the grandparents, they don't care about that, but it's not their future, it's like the future of like the younger ones, like the millennials and like the 80s, 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to fight for our future, and then
our future generation
yes,
as well.
because we have to like give birth to the next generations, right? We want to have really. I'm not saying that we want a fully 100% independent. Actually, this is not one of our requests.
Yeah.
It's actually we want to revive the one country, two systems in our Hong Kong. We want to have free Hong Kong and liberate Hong Kong. Because we are not China. We have our own independent legal system. We have own law. We have our own currencies. We have all this very.
It's different to China.
I almost view Hong Kong as a separate country. I mean, you guys. It is totally different operating systems, and no, I think that's a good third one. That's a unique one. That there's not many countries you get to see a live protest.
Yeah.
I would say a close fourth, in my opinion, is the hiking. Hong Kong. But there are some amazing hikes to Big Buddha. I think it's Lion Head is another one. I mean, there's some very good views. Yes, it's a massive metropolitan area, but there is a lot of green and a lot of forest that surrounds Hong Kong as well.
Around like Psycho, those places, really nice like beaches and
beaches, Psycho, and then the Lantau is really good hiking trails there.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So going back to point number one, food. If you could eat one thing from Hong Kong for the rest of your life, what are you gonna pick?
Wow. It's a very difficult question. I would think I'll eat food in Cha Chan Teng.
Yeah. Like
Hong Kong restaurant. I don't know if like travel logs or like websites introducing foreigners to go Hong Kong restaurants.
Yeah.
They're like the Hong Kong local restaurants where you can get like the most like local foods of Hong Kong.
And if you could only pick one dish from that restaurant, you're making it too easy on yourself. You have to pick one dish from Hong Kong. What are we going with?
The wonton noodles.
Wonton noodles.
Yeah, wonton noodles.
Okay, because I love the dim sum. The dim sum in Hong Kong is so good.
Oh,
yeah, dim sum. Yes, dim sum. We have to think of that one because I think
we haven't been to dim sums for like a long time.
Yeah,
since like the.
Because this is one of the selling parts of Hong Kong. Yes.
Definitely. Yes. Yeah. And there's so many options, but it still falls under the category of dim sum. Going off of that, what's the weirdest thing you can eat in Hong Kong? You guys must have some crazy foods.
Snake soup.
Snake soup.
Snake.
Yeah. So what kind of? Because I know. So in Vietnam, they also have a snake soup where you eat the beating heart. What kind of snake soup is it in Hong Kong?
A lot. It depends on the shop actually, because in the snake soup, the shop in front of it usually are cages and cages of like different kind of snakes and
different kinds. They got different functions for people like to keep you warm or keep you like blood circulation, something like that. Yeah, it's just stuff as a herbal stuff. Yeah, I think.
Okay. Is there?
But I think it's weird. Like I'm a Hong Kong people, but I didn't try snake soup before.
The turtle jelly thing.
Turtle jelly.
Yeah.
What? Turtle jelly?
Turtle jelly. Yes.
What?
Okay, so basically, they take the shell of a turtle.
Take off the shell of the turtle,
and then they put herbs and like Chinese medicine in it, and they like boil it until the soup is like black, and then they
freeze it in
like a bowl, and then you add honey into it and eat it, and it's like really good for your body.
It's good for our body.
And it's like a little bitter.
It tastes a little bitter, but it's really good for your health. Like when you eat many fried products, and then you make yourself more balanced, not getting pimples. And
Wow, turtle soup. Okay, interesting. Is there
turtle jelly? It's turtle jelly.
Not soup. They boil it and then chill it. Turtle jelly. Yeah. Is there a specific type of turtle that tastes better than other turtles? Like, is it red-eared slider?
No, actually, they only use one type of turtle. Yeah, one type. Yes.
You're gonna send me that. I'm very curious what kind of, because here in Singapore, in Chinatown, there's a massive market as well. And they sell really, I mean, huge soft shell turtles. And so, again, it's soft shells, so you can't boil those shells with stuff in it. So it's got to be some sort of other turtle. So yeah, I would love find that out. Let me know because that's fascinating to me.
You should have tried it when you come to Hong Kong.
Yeah. I know. I'm definitely gonna come back. I really loved Hong Kong. I would say the weird
We tried the herbal teas that we have.
Herbal tea.
I didn't have the weirdest thing I had was when I went to dim sum. It was chicken feet, which in the United States,
every foreigners hate this.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't mind it. It was very good. One of my friends' name's Grace. She's from Shanghai. She took me out to some dim sum with my other friend Justin. It was so good. She ordered chicken feet. It looks scary at first, but if they cook it correctly and they have the right sauce, it's actually really nice. Very bony. There's a lot of bones. On those, but I really didn't mind it. I mean, it's another way to eat a chicken, you know. So not bad at all. All right, let's dive into stereotypes. What stereotypes are true about Hong Kong, and what stereotypes are false? Any that come to mind?
Okay, actually, I would say about the housing price in Hong Kong, because everybody knows the housing price in Hong Kong is really high.
Right.
And then actually, I'm now in my own apartment because I moved away from my parents, and then I rent my own place, nearly $1,000 for only 160 square feet flat.
Wow. Is that per month or per week? How much is it?
Per month.
Per month. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, nearly $1,000 per month. And then it's actually a true stereotype, I would say, because we got like land shortage. It's really
dense. It's very densely populated.
Yeah, and then it's really difficult to buy your own flat, buy your own apartment in Hong Kong. And then I don't mind if you guys want me to do a room tour because it only costs you 10 seconds.
All right, let's do it. Do a quick pan. Let's see. 100
okay.
The camera.
Okay, I just flipped the camera. Let's see. Okay, so this is my bed. It's a double bed, and then the aircon, the window is just a small window outside here, and then my closet, my desk, my pantry.
Wow. Yep.
And then the toilet.
Wow. Look,
it's depth more. So, yes.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just a 10 to 20 seconds. I come back.
Nailed. Wow. But it's your own place, and not many people can say that in Hong Kong. So that is right. So that's pretty exciting. Thank you for the tour. That was amazing.
Woo. It's a really good one, right?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. So what is your favorite thing about Hong Kong?
The food.
Yes, the food.
Definitely.
The food. The food that you can't miss when you're in hometown or when you're out.
It's like eating, like when you're out, the food is like different. You still miss the Hong Kong food here. Yeah. It's like you can have Chinese food, but like Hong Kong food is just like it's different when you eat it Hong Kong like locally.
Yes.
No, I totally agree. There is such I think it's going to be the common theme of this discussion, but there is such a foodie scene. Like there are so many restaurants, there are so many options that you could spend a lifetime and never eat at the same restaurant again in Hong Kong.
Yeah. Yes, you can never finish all of the restaurant in your life in Hong Kong. It's actually it's really crazy. It's crazy. But because of the coronavirus, I saw many restaurants are closed, and then I feel so sorry about the shop owners. Yeah, because like they are not able to
afford to like keep going doing like the
business. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the chain restaurants are like they're closing early, like McDonald's and like if you're in Hong Kong, you know, Cafe de Caro.
Yeah.
These kind of chain of fast food restaurants and stuff, they're like closing down, like closing early and
or only do takeaway in evening sessions. Yeah.
Because they don't want like people to be like
gathered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Each country, each part of the world's really tackling way because United States, even actually New Zealand. New Zealand's total lockdown, right? They just announced that started today. Everything's closed except non-essentials. Yeah, hopefully you guys stay strong and it doesn't get to the point where there needs to be a total lockdown.
Thank you. I hope to see you or meet in Asia or somewhere else. I don't know, maybe Singapore, maybe Hong Kong. Because like from Singapore to Hong Kong, it takes you only 3 hours flight.
It's so close. Now we need to meet up while I'm in Asia because I'll be here for a while.
I can't wait to see you and Katie.
Exactly. You need to meet Katie. Heck yeah.
So I will be your tour leader and tour you around in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Deal. I will be your tour guide here in Singapore because I am learning
Sure.
spent a lot of time here. Last question for you, ladies. What is one thing that would surprise people about Hong Kong? What's one fun fact that people don't typically know about Hong Kong?
What do you think of? I think fun fact about Hong Kong. Oh, about the population here.
The population, yeah. There is how many people do we have?
Like 8 million.
8 million people, but we only have 1,100 kilometers square of area in Hong Kong for that many people.
Yeah, I think many people know that we are a very populated places, but they don't know actually people
that bad.
Yeah, is that bad? Yeah.
Yeah, but luckily, like, it doesn't totally feel like it. I mean, okay, granted, you might have a wait at a certain restaurant. You are going to see a lot of skyscrapers, but I mean, you guys have such a good public transportation system that I mean, okay, it did get crowded at some points, but not compared to some other cities I've been to around the world. So, yeah, it is a very populated, dense area. But I think that, I think you guys have done a good job spreading it out where it doesn't totally feel like it. I mean, you can definitely disappear from the crowds if you get to the jungle and start hiking.
Yeah.
That's yeah, heck yeah. Well, y'all, I can't thank you enough. I know it's getting late here in Asia. So much for giving us a little insight on Hong Kong. I can't thank y'all enough. I love it so much. Hong Kong is a very near and dear to my heart place. Seriously, like Hong Kong is the reason why I fell in love with dim sum. It was a great introduction, and still looking for dim sum that's just as good as you can find in Hong Kong. So
at the very end of the video, I would like to do an English version of propaganda, like for 50 months, not one less.
I like it. Any other words?
Hong Kong,
liberate Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Okay, what a good sign up. Anything else? The stage is yours. Anything else you want to say to the world during this crazy time?
Yeah.
Stay safe, people.
Stay home. Stay safe.
Wear a mask.
Yeah, yes. Wear a mask.
And wash your hands. Guys, thank you so much. This was a very fun episode. Hong Kong, if y'all are going, hit them up because these two sisters are a wealth of knowledge and know way more than I do in Hong Kong. So tomorrow, well, I guess today in the United States, this evening, I'll be going live with some of my friends in New Zealand, the country that's totally locked down. Vanessa, you'll recognize them. Also met them in Antarctica. And so speak to them and see what it's like on day 2 of their lockdown country. And then tomorrow evening, going live in Tokyo, Japan, where they just announced their postponement. So thank you all so much for joining.
Thank you. Good night.
And stay safe. And we'll hopefully see you soon.
Sure. See you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.